morning and welcome back to another flight sim video. Today we're going to be taking this Boeing 777-300ER from KLM, and as you guys can see, we are going to be using the SKYTEAM livery for this flight. We're going to be taking this plane from Amsterdam Schiphol airport, and we're going to be heading over to Johannesburg in South Africa. This flight is about 10 hours and 20 minutes, and we will be carrying about 303 passengers for today's flight. So yeah, we are going to jump aboard this plane, and we are going to get this beautiful metal bird into the skies. The first thing we're going to do is going to come up here and we're going to activate our ADRs, and the next thing we're going to come down here and get our data from SimBrief. So like I said, this flight is about 10 hours, so we will be crossing, we'll be going over Africa, many countries in Africa, so it should be a pretty cool flight. We should get some good scenery on the way there. But we're going to complete our pre-flight checklist real quick, and we're going to continue setting up the aircraft. Alright, so we're going to be using flaps 15 for takeoff. The reason for that is because our takeoff speeds is quite high today, and we are going to be taking off from 09, yeah, just 09, runway 09, which is the runway right next to us. And the reason for that is because with this game, with this Xbox, you can't, I'd say Amsterdam is it's a little laggy when I'm in Amsterdam, so I'd rather just go and take off now before my screen's cut off, and I'm going to throw a fit if that happens. So we're going to go ahead and avoid the problem while we still can. And looks like we have no route discontinuities, but I think we do have vectors. Oh, okay. Oh, it's vector right here. Okay, let's go ahead and clear that real quick. Make sure you always want to clear those, so that way you're not going places you're not supposed to. Let's go ahead and complete our before start checklist. We do have our takeoff speeds, so we're good. Let's go ahead and clear up everything off the ground. Let's come up here. Alright, we are just about almost ready. We're almost ready for pushback, which is good. We just kind of had to wait for the APU to start and just kind of clear everything, the ground equipment off the ground. Because if the trucks are set, then we're really not going to go anywhere. So we must get rid of those, so that way we're able to push back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start engine number 2. Okay, so we're gonna do our flight control test, but while engine 2 is starting, so that way we're not just waiting. Okay, good so far. All right, we are good. We are good on that. Go ahead and lower the brightness on the screen. All right, we'll be taxiing in a few moments, so I want you guys to sit back and enjoy. We will be on our way to Johannesburg. Okay, we are ready for takeoff.
Airspeed's alive. Knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. We have now reached our cruising altitude of 33,000 feet. We are expecting a smooth ride ahead with weather conditions looking favorable all the way to our destination. Feel free to sit back and relax and enjoy the service on board. If you do choose to move out the cabin, please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated, just in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. Thank you for flying with KLM Airlines, and we'll update you again as soon as we get closer to our landing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. As you may have noticed, we just begun our descent into Johannesburg. Current weather is about 88 degrees with clear skies, and we do have some clouds in the vicinity, but we should be good. We are expecting to arrive on schedule with landing. We're going to be landing about 20 minutes. At this time, we may ask you to return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, and ensure all carry-on items are properly stowed. Cabin crew will be coming through for a final safety check. On the behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying with KLM.
1,000. 500. 400.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
300.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
200. 100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Johannesburg, South Africa. The local time is now 4:32 p.m. and the temperature is about 88 degrees. We've landed safely and will be taxiing to the gate shortly. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and keep all carry-on items stowed until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. On the behalf of the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay here in Johannesburg or wherever your travels may take you next. We hope to see you again, and thank you for flying with SkyTeam. Alright guys, that is about the end of the road here. Thank you guys for joining me on this 10-hour and 20-minute flight from Amsterdam to Johannesburg. We'll be doing another flight like this soon, so make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss an upload. And we'll see you guys, I'll see you guys next time. And thank you guys for flying with KLM, a member of SkyTeam.